Fight for your values and fight for your friends. Fight through this blight, find the light at the end. Through the age of the dragon, the people will talk of the day they were saved by a hero named Hawk. Take a seat and I will recite you a tale of bold adventures spanning both sides of the veil. I knew a champion, we traveled far and wide. We saw so many wonders roving side by side. In the streets of Kirkwall we brought help to those in need. Word had spread so quickly of our dealings and our deeds. Fight for your values and fight for your friends. Fight through this blight, find the light at the end. Through the age of the dragon, the people will talk.
Yeah, because I had Mark of Sentinel. The Mark of the Sentinel.
Okay, so you're Mark. That makes it a character, I thought. All right. Yes, you rang the bell.
But I don't know. I don't know if I can actually, if a War Forge can actually have a mark.
I think they can.
But this one, well, this one says specifically if your human character has a mark of the Sentinel.
And then you can't. So you just work for House Dennis.
Yeah.
That's fine. D-E and E. Oops. T-I-T is just where we have it in there. Well, since they export mercenaries, you can choose who you're fighting for. But okay, so you're fighting in the front lines, doing
beating the crap out of things. Yeah.
Yes, you're taking squishy things and making them liquid. That's okay.
I'm just making them live up to their name.
Squish. All right. Elena.
I'm coming off sick leave, and I was fighting for Thrain against the ones that do necromancy. Which one's that?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All right. So you're fighting for House Thrain.
Yep.
Coming off of sick leave. Why were you on sick leave?
Took a blade through the chest during the fighting.
Ow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you weren't on sick leave. You were
coming off
recovering
leave, yeah.
Recovering from an injury.
Yep. And then I was after coming off injury, I was going to be sent down to Sire because I didn't want to go back to Canis.
Okay. Hawunpu. H1PU. What are you doing there, H1 Mark II?
So I am with a group of, again, mercenaries. I am the healer in the group. We're traveling through the front lines. Don't care which house we're fighting for because I'm just sent in as the healer for this group right now. I've fought for both sides of the war. I'm sent for whoever's the highest bidder to pay for a healer for their group.
Good enough. And bugs.
I was traveling. My family is part of a troop of camp wanderers from, however you pronounce it, Seer.
He has 800 brothers and 304 sisters.
And Seer sees a lot of fighting, so we would travel from camp to camp, whether it was military or civilian, and make money. But as I was trained as a musician. As I got older, I I wanted to do more because I saw the fighting was getting worse and people needed help. So I joined the army. They made me a messenger, put me in the messenger corps, trained me in some magic that would help in communications. And I went off to deliver messages up and down the lines. I had a first long range message to deliver to Breland, and then was returning from Breland back to Seer when we started.
All right, that's good. Anything else anyone wants to say about their character? Party to know. Before you're a party.
My character. Oh, before we're a party. My character tends to leans towards their right side because their left side has been very weakened from a blade missing their heart by about an inch.
Okay.
So they do almost nothing with their left. It even kind of droops.
Oh, he's decided he's going to be a cripple.
Yeah. Because what was once a proud warrior is very weakened.
I see. Okay. Well, boom. The first thing that goes through all of your heads, even the metal one, is what the freak? Because, I mean, blinding white. Ground rumbling. Everything. Literally, you're in a void. Okay? You're floating now in nothing. All you can see is white around. There is no floor beneath your feet. There's no sky above you. You can see yourself. But there is no context to it. It is an infinity of white around.
Run diagnostics.
Run diagnostics.
There's nobody else around?
No, it's just you. Your diagnostics are coming up fine.
So this must be the afterlife.
It's funny.
I kind of thought I'd just be dismantled.
You get a response bug.
Okay.
And the response is, well, want to live or die?
Live.
Okay. What are you doing there, Russ?
I am trying to figure. I don't feel anything. Does it feel like there's ground under my feet, or do I feel like I'm floating?
No, it feels like nothing. There is no feel. It doesn't even feel like you're floating. It's just white. All you see is white. All you see is you. There's nothing below you, above you. It's infinity in all directions. You can swim towards or anything like that, because or with
I always thought there'd be more souls in the Silver Flame.
in your head, Elena, live or die.
Live?
Okay. You do want to answer. That's just me being a dick. H1PU?
So, Frank, what's going on? Frank the Furrier, where are you?
Well, this is a wonderful thing. Do you want to live or do you want to die?
Well, am I technically alive to begin with?
Yes.
Well, I guess I'd like to keep functioning there, Frank.
There was a 99.9999999% chance you're going to say that. Very, very unamusing.
Uh,
But I guess you'll live.
okay. Well,
Russell, live or die.
Well, I can't believe if I get shut down that I'll be able to fight anything, so I choose to stay running.
There you go. Spoken like a true. One thing about Warforged is they're not golems. They are alive. And you know you're alive. You are self-aware.
Yep.
And you know that if you were dismantled, you will no longer exist, even if they put your parts back together. You know you're not C3P. Okay? That we're gonna get that out in the open. All
They have
right?
souls, right?
They have souls. They've been imbued by souls.
Cool.
Reginald decided. He's the, Maria is the true creator of the Warforged. But, so, you've all chosen to live. How amusing. Okay, let's just do something earlier. Everyone open up the party sheet. It's on your top right. There's a multicolored button next to the combat tractor crosses party sheet. If you go to the third tab down on the right side, there's a marching formation and order and all this stuff. Watch order hasn't been determined yet. We'll determine that when the time comes. I just put your 4 guys out on the sheet, but when you land, how do you want to land? Just similar to this? Just do something like this?
Sure.
Is this okay with you guys?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'd like to land on my Tuchus, though. It wasn't a nice landing.
You can land on your token. No problem. We will. We can make that accommodation. Hey, I got to do it for combat tracker, don't I? You should all be in the combat tracker.
We are.
See.
I'm just putting you on the map. Just give me a second, and I'll get you. I'll get you sight a second. Now this map's going to show up huge. When it does, right click on it, choose resize, choose small, and then drag it to the size.
I don't have an option for small.
Yep.
You don't have a.
I have an option for
Resize?
original size, adjust vertical, or adjust horizontal.
They don't give you a small size.
No,
And I pressed minimize and it's gone.
I just went original.
Oh.
So take it's original, just drag it down to a decent size, and you'll have that gold thing in the bottom corner. And then what you can do is you can adjust horizontal or vertical, and it'll fit the whole thing in your window. Maps are a pain in the butt. They tend to be huge.
Mine's okay. I'm good. I think.
Yeah, mine came in okay as well.
All right. Because all I know is the original size of this thing is like 4 computer screens.
I just got to get used. You click on that gold button in the lower right.
To drag it
Click
around.
and click and hold, and then drag up and down.
So
I
now
got to
if you
get used
take
to doing that again.
Yeah.
right now, if you were to take like what I'm looking on Russell's stream, if he were to right click and hit adjust vertical or adjust horizontal, it'll shrink everything down to the full and fit the
this-
whole thing in the map, and the gold thing would go away.
Right.
And then you can always zoom in and out as you want. The scroll bar.
So if you zoom all the way out, put your pointer on a point and then zoom in, it zooms into that point. So
Yes.
Different
Wherever
way
you
to move
want
it.
it to go. Yes. Oh yeah, you can do that. But yeah, it does not click and drag. Okay. See where you guys are, right?
Yes.
I see some people have turned themselves on their heads.
I didn't know how I did that. Oh,
If you're on yourself and you
scroll.
scroll, it twists you. So we'll put Brendan upside down so he's on it. But I turned off the direction markers of your facing because it's real annoying. But you can use the token itself instead of markers if you want for facing. Okay? The right side will always have your health.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, does Russell? Mike does not have a health.
Yeah, we all have
No, he
green
doesn't.
squares around us except Mike.
No, on the right hand border of the icon, it will show a
Mike-
green line. That's your health bar.
Mike does not seem to have a health bar. I don't know why.
I do not.
He's not alive.
Yeah.
All right, hold on a second.
Like, question: does this turn you?
It does.
Cool. You can turn other people. And now he's gone.
I have a. I'm trying to make sure he has his.
I've been removed.
There you go.
You chose
Now.
to die. You misspoke.
No, he didn't have a health bar.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, what the heck happened?
Now I'm back. I can turn invisible.
Oh, I see what
I
happened.
thought it was just you moved that fast.
No,
You might.
It's funny. It only allows. If you pull it from the combat tracker, it only allows one token. When I put him back in the watch order, it moved him. But the watch order party sheet comes from the tokens there come from watch order. You understand?
Mhm.
Not from the marching formation, not from the combat track. But anyway, I just deleted and redid you so that you have your health bar and all that.
Cool.
So not a big. Okay, you guys are. You've never met each other before. You were in the middle of this summoning circle, which is in the middle of a lake with. You're about 5 feet above the water level, and the edges around you, the fog, that's about 20 feet above the water level. So you can't see what's on top of those cliffs.
Okay.
Okay? You have just come from the void through the will of Rupert and have appeared here. There are 3 strangers around you, and you're a little confused.
Yep.
Go.
I put my hand on the hilt of my sword, like grab it but not draw it. Identify yourselves.
Perform.
My character would have been riding towards the front, so probably.
Everybody is in uniform.
Do I recognize any of the enemy, friend, any of the above?
We'll say all friendly.
Okay.
Why? Because I didn't put thought to
That's fine.
I think I was riding to war against his country, but
that. Doesn't matter.
hello?
I don't care. I don't care. That.
No need to pull a blade. Name's Elena.
I give him my rank. I don't even know what my rank would be. lowly. Uh,
Half corporal.
yeah, half corporal unit, blah blah blah. Send messenger corps, and then
They
kind of
call-
look at everybody else and go, "Is that how I identify myself?"
They call me medic.
Oh wait, that's not you. That's you. Oh, hang on, hit the medic.
Well, what's your, what would your name be, sir?
Medic.
Not you.
No,
the other one.
he's asking.
Well, my
No.
my technical name would be H1PU Mark II.
No, I'm still laughing at Brendan. I'm sorry. I was talking to myself.
I thought Elena was asking me.
I
He,
am.
Okay.
he was.
That's
I
what
was
I
still
figured.
talking about.
Yeah, I give whatever my rank would have been. So and so Armin, House Denrith.
Well, you're a mercenary, so you would be something like hired private, blah 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 blah. The
Okay.
House Dennis Mercenary Corps.
We're giving ranks. My bad.
Well, since we're all in
I think-
uniform, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this week I go by General then. General Medic.
General Medic.
So you're just generally a medic?
Sometimes.
It's kind of like a general practitioner.
Ah. I think I belong to an infantry brigade. Bleh. I don't know. My unit was moved recently, and I was not part of that movement. So
Were all you guys near? I name where I was, the region I was near. I was on the border, like from Breland to Kryn, Siren, whatever it's called.
You guys were not quite near you. That's what you.
Okay.
You were all in Kryn, right? The halfling lands there.
Sire,
And
I think.
the middle.
Sire, yeah, in the middle. But you weren't like all near it.
Yeah, I was moving towards a battle site in Sire.
Well, that was most of Sire.
I was on my way back to Sire.
Yeah, most of Sire was battle site.
Yeah,
meant-
I was on one of the front lines.
Yeah, you made the determinations that you were all in or around Sire, not within. You weren't all within a 200 league circle.
got it. And now we're here.
In Draconic, I'm gonna ask my sword what I should do.
I want to start checking out the cliffs.
He says live. The sword says live.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna ask. Do you guys know how to get back?
I'd have to know where I was before I knew how to get back.
I'm
The
going to
cliffs
guess that
just look
Bob,
like-
the bearded one, wants us here.
Bob the bearded one. Who's that?
The all great and powerful Bob, the bearded one. You haven't heard of him?
I have
I know I
not.
have a book somewhere on here if you'd like to convert.
I'm okay.
Your choice.
You got to understand, Deirdre is the god of chaos.
All right. These little
Goddess. They look like cliffs.
these things.
These are
right?
5 foot boxes. Huh?
Yeah, these like squares, right?
Yeah, they're 5.
Yeah.
I don't know if they have a.
So there's water, and then the cliffs, and the cliffs are higher than the thing we're on.
Right, by about 15.
Do these
You're about
have
5 feet above the water, and the cliffs are about 20.
do the little does the thing that makes up the little circle that most of us are standing in have ruins around it?
Yes, it's just like summoning
Right.
circle, like teleport
Right.
circle.
Can I try to figure out how to reactivate it?
Sure, you can do that all you want.
I would ask a different question about the runes.
Sure.
Do the runes tell us where we are? If we go and try to read them to figure out, like,
I mean,
this is the home phone number of this rune location, summoning circle, if you will.
hey, well, he's checking
If
the
lost,
caller
please.
ID.
If lost, please call.
Yep.
Checking the caller ID. It's not written in common nor halflings.
I look in the water.
Mm-hmm.
See anything swimming around? Large shadows, small shadows?
Roll your perception. Drop it in the dice tower, please. Perception. Your perception
Where is it?
would be
Yeah, no, I couldn't find the right tab.
under skills. Yes.
Yeah, no, I couldn't read the tabs. The font is a little too small on my screen.
So grab the little die by the number. All right. Next time, drop it in the dice tower.
I did.
You did.
Oh, he did? All right. So, oh,
We didn't see
okay.
it.
Oh, yeah. You see big, giant shadows in the water over there.
Okay, so swimming is out of the question.
I'm gonna.
I wonder if Warlords. I don't think they do.
I doubt it.
I think they sing.
They can swim though.
I don't think they have to breathe. So
They don't.
Do the cliffs look scalable?
yes.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation to create a small box in my hand and drop it in the water.
Prestidigitation can make something that's actually solid.
I believe it can.
Mm,
Very, very temporarily, but it should be able to hit the water if something reacts to it. It's like
Alright.
it lasts for like 6 seconds.
Splash.
Anything seem to move around to it?
No.
All right.
You're looking in the water. Drop a perception die in the dice tower. Small shadows look like little float swimming around it.
All right.
I look back to see what anyone else is doing. And we're all
Well,
checking out the
two
water.
of them seem to be looking in the water.
Right.
One guy is still on his butt, and you're looking at him.
Does it look like he's trying to read the runes?
Yes.
All right.
He's looking at the.
Can you read them?
The answer is no, Brendan.
Well, not right now. But I have faith.
Cast. For the duration, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear, see, but must be touching the surface, which the words are written on.
That's the
Takes about a minute to read one page of text. This spell doesn't decode secret messages in a text or a glyph, such as an arcane sigil, that isn't part of a written language. So I will cast that and try to read the runes.
Teleport circle A73FG9.
A7FG9. Teleport circle A7FG9 mean anything to anybody? Here.
Nope.
I'm sure it means something to somebody somewhere.
I don't know if it's exactly what I said, but that's what it says.
All right. I'm gonna sit down in the middle of the circle
I can't tell.
and try to talk to my god. Try to see if I can, get anything from the silver flame. Just kind of pray.
By the way, Brendan says he can read it, and that it's teleport circle A743F39. That's what that translation is. I just translated the chat from Brendan.
Oh, that should have come in as common.
It did.
No, it did, but I'm translating you,
Okay.
not your character. That's what his character said. It says teleport circle.
I stand up. Inventory. I have no rope.
And
Why would I have a water skin?
that's very amusing.
Yeah, and I have rations. I don't know why.
Oh, see, you is because someone said, "Here, carry this for me. It's heavy."
Oh, okay.
I have rations as well.
But you're a
Every
medic.
day-
Someone may need food or water.
That's
That's why you would carry.
true. They can also be used to leave a trail in a dark woods.
That is also true.
All right.
I was looking for a teleport circle map, and that's what I found.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I thought it was a nice little map.
Now. All right.
So, do I feel any connection to the silver flame, like at all?
To what?
The silver flame.
Your
Anything?
god?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Are there any, if I walk around the outside and be looking at the cliffs, are there anywhere where it looks like there's a marking or something like that against the far wall?
You're looking for markings on the far wall as you circle around.
Correct.
Drop a perception in the old dice tower.
All right, that's under ability. No, it's under
It's
skill.
under skills.
Her
Grab the little die.
Yep.
Next to the number. And
Your strength.
I never have a die next to his number.
Yeah,
There's
there's
a-
a little dot.
no, you don't see anything.
Okay.
15 feet. Oh, this is a good spot. That looks like a good spot.
That's actually where I was gonna head.
It's the shortest distance.
The closest. I
Yeah.
can't jump. Just.
You can jump. You can jump that distance.
We all can.
Yeah, it's your strength in feet.
So 13 feet.
Yep. It's about 13 feet.
Yeah, I'd say it's about 13 feet.
Russ can jump the map.
Alright. I'm gonna begin to climb down.
Yeah, to make that jump, the craggly part is kind of sloped downward a bit. It's
Okay.
only smooth at the top. So if you're going to be there, get close enough for 13 feet, you have to kind of go down a bit.
Okay.
To get close enough.
Yeah.
If you want to make the jump, roll in athletics. You don't need to put in the dice tower. You know if you're going to make it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and jump across.
He'll know about halfway across.
Yep.
Yeah, there's no need for a dice tower. You'll know the.
All right. Before I was starting to climb down and I see him jump. I'm gonna wait a second.
Yeah.
See if he gets eaten when he hits the water.
I just want to check and shift. I'm not sure if it's going to buy me anything. Gives you an extra 5 feet of movement jump distance.
I don't think it affects
It doesn't give me any better athletics or anything like that.
you.
It
No.
gives you temporary hit points
Oh, well, that's good if you hit the,
if I get eaten.
or if you face plant. You make the jump, but don't stick the landing.
All right, I'm going to make the jump.
All right, go for it.
What am I doing? Athletics.
Just athletics, drop it in the old chat window.
Can I just double click it or no?
Yeah, I think you can just double click it. No, I guess not.
No. Oh, I can change it.
If you double click it, it'll change. Yeah, so if you click it.
So what do I grab?
Oh,
there it is.
there's like a little teeny
Yeah,
die.
you just double click the die.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, double click die. Yeah, that's fine. Easy enough. You're over there. It's not even an athletics collect to climb.
Okay.
Plenty of handholds, nice and craggly. You can go up pretty easy
All right.
if you
Right.
want, but you have to wait before you move. Okay.
Seeing that he didn't hit the water, I'm gonna keep climbing down.
So we'll leave you there because, well, you can try to jump. Same, right next. You want
I was
That's
gonna
it.
swim across. Take no
swim
no.
across. All right,
Yeah.
you can wet yourself.
Yeah.
Swim across. All right, Battle Boys.
Come on,
We'll see, if
medic.
the humanoid, we'll see if the humanoid tanks can either make the jump or
Or sink.
sink like stones.
I will say, could one of you kindly get out of the way so we can jump over?
I
All
think
right,
we're
you
up on the cliffs. I think we're up on the cliffside, so like we'd be here.
You can
Well.
climb if you two want to climb up. I'll.
I was going to climb as soon as I could.
All right, climb. Let me just
All right.
just hold on a second.
Aha.
Now that someone can see what's up top. There's another cliff. There's this cliff here that's on your east and west there. It actually goes a little to the south also.
Okay.
Off the map. Okay.
So we climbed up the wrong side.
So you want an
Go to the
athletics
back
check
side.
to make the jump?
Athletics check if you want to make the jump.
All right,
You can
I
just
gotta-
double click on it.
close as possible. Athletics.
You can half move. You can do half between boxes. I hold controls about it. Yeah, not a problem.
No problem.
And you can climb up at your leisure.
Hey, let me make my athletics now that. Roll up.
I think if you hit control when you move your character, you can go to like half a box.
It'd be really funny if
Thank
he's
you.
the one who fails. Nope.
Nope, he makes it.
with a plus
Kaboom.
7.
Donk, 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 donk.
He would have needed a natural one, but it would have been funny.
Okay, you're up on top.
And then there's more.
We
Other
can go around to the north.
Travel together till we at least hit a town.
Can I see if it's daylight? North,
Absolutely.
south, east, west,
Yeah, north is up.
and time of day.
We shall say noon. The sun is pretty much above you, slightly to the south.
And is that the same time that I think it should be?
No. It should be morning.
Okay.
The morning.
Well, it won't be night I don't know where we are at all until night, so
Let me see.
I'll start walking.
Let me just look at skills for a second before you start walking. Because you were asking.
Yeah, I got nothing for travel.
Yeah, but roll in nature. Anyway. Yeah, you're not even sure what time of year it is.
Okay.
So I was thinking that maybe we should climb up the mountain.
It's not a mountain, it's just a cliff.
Yeah, get a better visual on where we are instead of walking a direction.
You can do that.
That was more. It's more of a question to the three of them.
Let's keep it on the map, though. So if you're gonna climb,
I was gonna.
Yeah, how high is the cliff around us?
let's say 15 feet.
Another 15 feet. Can I see what's up above that at all?
Well, yeah. Well, you can see some trees and stuff.
Okay.
I'm letting you see it. I mean, I could mask it out if you're not with the top of the cliff.
And there's no cliff to the north of us?
North. No.
Yeah, I'm thinking head north.
Yeah.
But I mean, we can go around this way to the right if you want to climb up there and take a peek. It's fine.
I was just recommending we get a better sight on where we would be traveling.
Yeah.
Being that,
Start walking around this way.
being that you are a scout. Okay.
Roll initiative.
Do you have to have the combat tracker open to do that?
I don't know.
I'll just have it open.
Where's my initiative?
Ooh.
On the first page.
Yeah, it's between AC and speed.
There it is.
Hey, we all rolled pretty good.
No, we
the quick
fast
one.
guy.
yeah, the fast guy. Well, didn't roll great. He was too busy walking off as we were all trying to talk for him to notice it.
Okay. PU. Thinking. What are you doing?
My spider senses are tingling. I don't know why.
You don't know why.
Warning, danger, Will Robinson. Warning. All right. Do you want me to hit the I'm done? Because I have no clue. There's nothing for me to do. Well,
But
you know
you could move if you want to move.
what? 1, 2.
I started the initiative so people have to move within the.
All right. I will move towards Bugs Bunny.
All right, hit done. Armin.
I'm gonna walk over there too.
See, I think you have to hit OK and it walks you. Okay, Elena.
All right, I'd be going. Okay, my opinion's invalid. And then, like, kind of hobbling over.
What? I was going to the cliffs that you wanted to climb up.
Yeah, so.
It was more or less like I was talking to you, and then you walked off, and it's like, oh, okay.
I said, okay, let's go over here then to the cliffs we can climb. But,
Right.
all right.
And
Can't climb the ones over on the left. There's nothing above them.
rest of us just followed.
Listen, you could have gone either way, but if you want to climb the cliffs, I like to keep you on the map.
Right. So I went this way.
That's all. Hit done if you're done.
Ah, right.
Bugs.
I don't see anything.
No, you don't. You can roll a perception if you like. Put in the dice tower.
Okay. Skills. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
No, everything looks perfectly fine.
That's what I figured. All right, I'm gonna walk over here.
And you get an attack of opportunity upon you when you are moving out of that square.
Okay.
And let me see. He is this one who happens to be next after his attack opportunity in the turn order.
That's a tree.
No, he's
Yeah.
hiding in the bush.
I get attacked by a bush.
He's getting attacked by a bush. Okay.
Let's go for
Now,
three.
if I remember, take his that's it. If I hit control, click, right? Yes. No. Oh, you didn't hit done yet, Bugs.
Oh. Where's done?
It's
Bottom
the
left
down
corner of
arrow in
the
the combat tracker.
combat tracker.
Boom.
All right, now if you target you, I don't remember how to untarget. Oh, there we go. So now I've targeted you. Control click to target. So your target is Bug, okay?
Do you control click on the map or on the?
On the map or on the combat tracker, doesn't matter. Come on. There we go.
That's a hit.
Yeah, you see that, right?
Yep.
That's a hit.
Ooh, it marks out how many feet away it is.
Oof.
Did it hurt?
Yeah.
4.
4.
Okay. Now that was his attack of opportunity.
Right.
He's not particularly smart, but he doesn't think you're as much as a threat. So now let me just first I got to clear his target because this is his actual. That was an attack of opportunity. So I need to move him and then target. I guess that's Russ. Target Russ.
Yep.
He targeted and he makes an attack. And he misses. And
So ironically, Jim, although you are rolling it behind the screens, it's telling us what you rolled.
oh, I put this to purposely. I decided to let you.
But it doesn't tell us his pluses, if anything.
It just tells you the number. It doesn't tell you the plus is the full attack. I could hide everything. I'm showing you my roll, but I'm not showing pluses. I mean, I could change that too. I've decided to. It doesn't matter. You're gonna know if you're hit or not.
Yes.
True.
So I shouldn't even hide that.
That's all good.
Yeah. We don't get to see the die, but we get to see the number you rolled.
The final
So if
number,
you
yeah.
fudge the rolls. This works actually really well.
Right, you see the 14.
Yep.
Yeah, we don't get
Right.
to see that he's plus 25 or whatever.
We didn't
I mean,
see
yeah,
that you rolled a
I
2.
could even set it so that I can. It doesn't say anything until I say so, and I can type in the number.
Yeah.
But I don't do that. I'm not doing. It's just letting you know it's a 14, but it's not letting you know what its plus is to attack and damage. And I think that's just interesting.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? That's all. Okay, so now how do I hit done?
Arrow down. Do you
Arrow
have it?
down at the bottom of the combat tracker.
Oh yeah. Next act. Okay, HBMU.
How do I see how far Bugs is from me?
You gotta count.
If you press,
You can target him. If you hit control.
Oh, I got 5 feet from me.
Yeah.
All right.
Just remember before you attack or anything, clear that by hitting the circle with the X, the target. Hit the clear. Clear targets
I don't have
before
all
you
my
attack.
cantrips. Interesting. All right. Well, I'm gonna.
What? You don't have your cantrips?
I have only one cantrip up, so I'll have to add them later. But
sorry.
right now, I'm going to cast Healing Word on Bugs.
Okay, he's targeted, so just go to your action. You just said healing. No, what you have to do is you're in combat mode. Hit the little magnifying glass and push the heal button.
Oh, okay.
And he gave you 4 hit points. It should automatic. Did it?
It did.
Yeah.
I am fully healed again. You're a good medic.
I believe I should have given.
It didn't take a. Interestingly enough, it didn't mark off that I used a spell.
No,
You have to click that yourself.
Okay.
you're not a general medic. You're an awesome medic.
Well, thank
That's
you.
funny. In the combat tracker. Oh no, that's your initiative. All right. Yeah. Okay. Got it. That is excellent.
Healing complete. You may go next.
Armin will make kindling.
Yes, Armin is going to make kindling. Uh, 23.
Yeah, it hits. It tells you it hit.
Yeah, I know. Instant death. That's
that's
what it
useful.
says. I like that. Damage 12, instant death, status dead.
Nope, there's another one.
I don't know where though. To the flank.
Next.
And I will do the same to him.
Perhaps we should burn the forest down.
Oh, he's behind
I
us.
would hit
Yeah.
next actor, please. Or
Oh, sorry.
55.
All right, we're getting a little bit jumped here. So I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself. So I believe that should give me 5 temp hit points. Yes, it does. And then I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast on that guy.
you can do a cantrip and
Yep. Armor of Agathis spell, Eldritch Blast cantrip.
all right.
So cast and then damage or attack.
It's an attack, isn't it? It's a cantrip Eldritch Blast.
It's an
It
attack,
is.
yeah.
So you hit the attack button first, and it hits.
So then roll the damage.
Heavily
Fourth.
damaged.
All right. And
Bugs.
then
Oh, yep. And what are you
I'll
doing?
move 10 feet behind, or 10 feet, sorry. Move over here towards the water.
You get behind the big metal things.
Behind the big metal things and away from all the wood.
You getting
Like
away from the
bushes
hedge
and
clipper?
Yeah. I don't. He's about to run that direction. I don't want to get run over. That seems painful.
He's like, what the hell? The bush is attacking me. When you're done, hit next or hit next actor. Bugs.
All right, I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Get up next to my protection. As I move across, I will pull out my short bow, and I will take a shot at the tree,
Okay.
the bush. I targeted him. Actions, short bow. Boom. No. Combat mode. I am in combat mode.
Just double click on the.
There we go.
You hit.
Dying.
So it's not dead.
Because it assumes we're using the rules for AC.
Got it.
So like the instant death one, it's like if you do more than double the person's actual hit points,
Oh, he did enough to instant kill this
death.
thing.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
I instant
very-
killed it.
it's very rare to get instant kill. That's a player character thing. It's very rare to happen. They got to
Yeah.
do.
Double your.
You got to
hit
get to
points.
no. You got to get to negative your full hit point in a shot. You know, like if you have 1 hit point, if you have 11 hit points, you have 1 left, and someone does 12.
You die.
You're dead.
And
Done.
remember, And remember, Jim does random hit points, so the thing might have had 2 hit points.
I think it had at least 4 or 5. I
Maybe
did
it
4.
Yeah, it
No,
got
no,
hit.
the other one. The one that we don't know how many it had, but
Yep.
not like when I play, when I go, they just have the normal, they all have the normal amount of hit points.
As a matter of fact, it had 2 hit points.
Well, there you go.
Squish.
That was a weak boy. It had 2 hit points. Okay.
You know, all I know is he had less than 12.
Is there
Or he
any
had less than
kindling
6.
attacking us?
You hear some twittering from both sides.
Ooh.
Let's remove him and him just to get him out of there. All right. You're done, Mike?
Yep, sorry.
Just making sure.
Ah, there's trees far away from us. Up in the orange trees.
They're in short bow range. Well,
Ah, they're moving closer.
Twittering and aggravating.
now they're in short bow range.
They don't like us entering their forest.
We didn't do it by choice.
We didn't enter,
true.
we were brought here.
That is true.
And they attacked us first.
Stinky? You have PU in your name, I'm sorry.
All good. All right. So, sorry, I'm missing. I was updating where we were, right? So we got the party all around us. We have a new twig guy. Where's the other twig guy hiding?
One on the right,
Far
one on
left.
the left.
They're flanking
Twig
us.
light 4 is over there. All right.
They
let's
were-
see.
Sleeping in their bushes, and Mike ran by one of them.
He is
Yeah.
not in range, so I can't go to him. We'll do this guy.
Undo. You got to undo bugs, otherwise you're back.
Who am I currently targeting?
There you go.
There you go.
All right, and I'm gonna toll the dead. No, yeah, toll the dead.
What does that do? No idea
Oh.
what that does.
He has to make a DC 14 saving throw.
Okay.
Save for half necrotic damage. If he's taken any hit points, D12 damage.
All right. So he's got to save for half, right?
I think it's technically save or nothing because it's a cantrip.
No, save for half.
Hmm.
I was just looking at toll the dead. The target must succeed on a wisdom save. Oh, yeah, right. It's save or nothing. If the target is missing any of its hit points, it instead takes 1d12.
He failed.
Fail.
Nice. Take some damage.
1 point.
There you go.
Big damage.
That's
damage.
right.
It's fine. He's going to be made into kindling if he's in range.
He's in range.
Okay.
Oh, he's going to be dead.
He's just in
And-
range, but yes, I
Then I'm
counted
going
it out.
to move here. And I will finish my turn because I am technically the general medic.
I get
Okay.
that you want to be around all of us, but I was nicely packed in between everybody.
He's
It's very
like-
convenient.
He's using a meat shield.
All right. I'm going to move here,
Oh.
and I hit. Instant death.
When you got things that
What was that? You broke up on me.
they got 5 hit points and you do 10. That's what happens. He had 5 hit points. He was a strong one.
Was.
All right, I'm going to
Oh.
line up the Eldritch Blast because I think I'm next.
Yep. Your turn.
All right, I'm going to take a little shot
Hit.
and fire.
Nice.
Good job.
and I will take my 30-ish feet towards the big boy.
Okay. Let me see if I get this right. That was.
Get around to the other side of the lake, and there's going to be a treant.
Yeah, we're all dead.
See if this works.
Ooh.
There we go.
That would be. Where would it be?
Oh, your XP. Everyone got 25 XP, right? Is that what it says?
Oh, awarded to the party 100, so 25
Right.
per person.
But if you look, XP 25, Armin. XP 25.
Where would you find that?
Right above that. Doesn't it say it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and it updated the class automatically. So if you go in and look at your class, you can see your XP went up by 25.
Ah,
Right.
okay.
I got to
You
step
just have
away
to
for a
look at my
second.
class.
I need a bio. Okay, can you hold on a sec?
I will join him in that then.
All right. I will be right back. I might as well.
Okay, let me. All right, I'm gonna do the same. So I'm gonna just fire up some music.
Commercial break.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I don't have my control panel up. I can't actually run ads.
Oh, cool.
Um,
I forgot to bring up your stream because I'm not
And
used to being a player.
yeah, and I get I actually get something from the ad. So you know how when you go into a stream, you see an ad.
Mhm.
Now, anytime you see an ad, because it's only being done supposedly for affiliates and partners.
Right.
So anytime you see an ad, the streamer is actually getting some money for it.
Cool.
I get like
I am back.
3 cents.
Hey,
Yeah,
3
it's-
cents more than you had.
Yeah, it's not a lot, but partners get more. But at least it's something. I'm getting, I get some of the ad revenue now.
Cool.
And
Over
it's
time, it'll add up.
yeah, and I do kind of understand it. I mean, Twitch has got to make money, or I have no place to stream.
Right.
So
True enough. Okay. All right. I'm glad the experience thing worked properly.
As soon as we're
Now.
back, I'm going to try and recover my arrow.
You gotta try to recover your stick from a bunch of sticks.
I am. The one with the feathers on it.
Yeah, roll a deck.
I'm gonna wipe off my sword.
There's nothing really on it. Well, there's a little sap.
Not a save, just a dex.
Just a deck. Actually, you have no problem.
Cool.
You get your arrow
Right.
back.
I'll be right back.
All right,
I gotta
well-
grab a snack.
All right, grab a
I guess while he does that, I will do my original plan
climb.
and climb up this hill.
This one's a little tougher. It's 15 feet high. Give an athletics check. It's a little tougher.
Into the thing.
No, you know if you fall. And you fall. You get about halfway up and fall, but because you didn't quite get 10 feet, you don't take any actual damage.
I'm gonna poke the big robot.
He's peeing into the lake.
Well, yep.
He's got some used oil he's relieving.
All right, I'm gonna go over to this robot then.
You can try to climb again. Doesn't mean it's impossible. Just you fell.
I know. It's my character's like, well, I clearly can't do this with my bad arm. Mr. Robot Man, can you climb that? I have a bad arm. I can't climb well.
He's not there.
Brendan's not here either.
Nope.
All right.
I guess the robots are taking a nap.
They're in. What are they in? They're in standby.
All right then. I will attempt it again. The robots are of no help. Jeez.
All right. So what's the plan now?
I went and got my arrow, and then I
Okay.
put the bow away and pulled out my short swords.
I'm really trying to climb this tiny hill.
He keeps climbing the hill and slipping.
All right. Well, something just moved in the upper right-hand corner.
Yeah, I saw that too.
That was me screwing around. Couldn't
All right,
figure out.
Mr. Robot no longer on standby. I got a bad arm. Could you climb this for me? Or rabbit guy. Or fast rabbit guy. Could you do that?
I can probably climb it.
All right.
Would you?
All
I
right,
attempt to climb the mountain.
You got halfway. Elena, you did not.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You did not fall. Give me another one if you want to get to the top.
Sure.
Hey, I'm back.
Okay, you're up top. Elena, you just kind of slipped. You didn't not one and fall on your ass.
I'm just gonna. All right, I can't do this. What do you see up there?
I turn around and say, now what?
What do you see up there?
You see trees.
I look down and I see, right now I'm seeing you.
God.
Mr.
So
Not
so
Robot Man.
we have a metal version of Oscar, I see.
Yes.
Well, he asked me to climb up here for him. I said, okay. So I climbed up, looked down. Now what? What do you see up here? I see you.
Mr. Not Robot Man.
Yes.
You understand what I'm asking, correct?
What's the furthest thing you see away? Medic.
Okay. I look around. What do I see? Lots of trees.
More trees.
You see any more tree people?
So, Jim, anything up here?
No, you don't.
Smoke.
Do I see any towns off in the distance?
Road to the north.
Roll to the north. I see
Road to the
road.
north.
Oh, there's a road to the north.
All right, thank you. You can come down now.
Is there anything else up here? So, Jim, this thing on the map, is that actually there or is that just part of the map?
What thing? The book?
There's some kind of thing. I can't really tell because my little arrow thing is in the same.
The map.
Okay, I'm just making sure because if it was something I would say, all right, I'm gonna go investigate that. But
Yeah, no, I would have told you if you saw that. No, it's just the map signature.
okay,
The guy who made this map, this is his free version. There's also Patreon versions for it. Stuff.
Well, I say we head to the road.
Huh?
I say we head to the road.
all right. So I start scrambling down. Athletic checks on my way down.
Just one for down.
Elaine will break your fall.
No.
Jim, can you tell me when an hour passes?
I could.
Because that's
Just
when my spell. Like that's when my spell will drop, and I will no longer have temporary hit points.
Now, question for you,
Okay.
Jim.
Mm-hmm.
That thing you were playing with on the screen, did I see that or no?
No, I was just trying to see if I could put more twig blights out there if I wanted to fight you.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, but they won't let me.
Here.
But they won't let me put them out invisible for some reason. With you guys on the map. That's fine.
I
just wanted to know if I could, but evidently I can't put anything hidden.
look at Armin and I motion for him to lead the way.
Okay.
Because you make a bigger trail through the bushes.
All right. You can close the map.
Okay.
Doesn't. We're done here.
I will follow.
You can keep it open if you want, but this map you're off the map.
Okay.
It's not far, 10, 15 minutes to get to the road. The road is running east-west.
Do you want a traveling order?
Actually, that'd be nice.
Well, I thought in that picture thing, you kind of have it, I think. Maybe we're a little closer together.
Yeah.
So maybe we're kind of like this, because I think we were trying to say Elena should be following after.
Do whatever you want. That's fine.
Are we going
Is
to
everyone
go?
okay with this, Mo?
You can also do this if you want it. Just saying. You can do what you want.
You want
Or
up
do you
to,
want me
up
in the
to be
rear? And we'll
forward?
stick... Or do you want to do that?
I do use a sword.
I currently have 2 short swords out. I think we all use swords. I'm okay with that.
That whatever you guys want. I'm just telling you can half box. That's all.
And I'm assuming, Armin, we're marching, like you're leading the way.
Yes.
Right. We're gonna always say the person in front is to the quote unquote north or top. This sheet is not direction specific.
Sure.
That's Oh, I just spun bugs.
East
I was
west.
zooming.
You didn't see anything off to the east or west, did you?
No.
No.
I was traveling east before I got here. I'll vote east.
I don't think it makes much of a difference. Does the road look like it has had traffic on it?
Yes. It seems to be a
Can I give a guess?
not a main road, but definitely used.
It's traveled.
It's a traveled road.
Can I tell which direction?
I say west.
Can I tell which direction the traffic seems to be heavier?
Equal.
Okay.
God damn it. I didn't put a capital.
Well, all you do
I
is
do not know.
You do shift, capital letter. Sorry.
I don't know. I'm answering.
Okay.
I don't know. Hold on. Let me get
Yeah,
a quick-
because I was trying to see how to do that, and there's like no option to do it.
Yeah.
We can worry about it later. It's all right.
What I can see. Oh, and
I think we should head east.
what you could do is just drop it in the dice tower,
Yep.
but
I
it's
don't
not
think-
really a whisper.
But I think then I can't see the result, though.
Wait. Try.
It's all good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it later.
Wait. I think it's /GM roll.
Nope. Let me see. Whisper GM.
/roll.
No.
No, I guess you just got a dice tower. It's if you wanted, I'll just tell you what your number was.
It's okay. I'm gonna try one more thing.
I was trying to send you a message. Not letting me. I don't know what. What the hell? There. Huh. It will not let me do that. All right.
No worries.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it.
All right. Well, traffic looks even in both directions to me.
I don't know why this whisper is not working. /W. I don't get it.
It's all good.
But here's the thing: is it works fine for them, and I can respond. That's fine. Brendan, send me a whisper. Anything. For some reason, it won't let me send out whispers. I can only respond. There we go.
All right, I'm gonna guess you got that.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna assume Mike got it too.
Yeah, it says Mike got it. Did you get that whisper, Mike? Mike?
I did not get a whisper.
You did not just get a whisper? Huh.
Did not.
From
I
Brendan?
got a thing that says test.
Oh, it wasn't Mike. It was.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm sorry. I
Yep.
was looking at the wrong name, too. I don't know why I said Mike. Yeah, okay. So your son, the other Michael, got it. Wrong Mike. Michael, sorry.
No problem.
Oh man, with your name so long, it's gonna be hard to whisper you.
Oh, you can't just do quick.
No.
I can shorten it.
That's that. I was just doing a test anyway.
Yeah,
Right.
it won't let you do it. But it wouldn't even let me send it. It wouldn't let me send the H1PU-Mark II or Brendan. I think you might be able to send it to Michael, though.
There you go. Fixed.
Okay.
All right. Well, 2 votes for East, but if the medic goes West, I'll go West.
I'm pretty sure we should be going west if I had to guess, because, you know, that's where the sun sets.
I vote east.
So,
That's where
Armin is scarier than you. I'm gonna go where he goes.
Fine with
All
Easy.
right. I look up. Oh, you're gracious one. I tried. Go ahead. We shall go east. Although the winds say we should go west. It's warmer in the west.
Okay, you walk
Sun's
for
there longer.
45 minutes, and Elena loses her extra 5.
All right.
And then another half hour after that, you come to a town.
I
It didn't
bet,
matter if you went east or west. I just put you on whatever part of the road you decided to go.
I bet if we had gone west, the town would have been closer.
It would have been the same town.
This town? This
It
town would
would-
have been further.
That assumes we're not on an infinite loop somewhere.
Correct. Any markings on the town of any town that we know, like, are there trappings of any military units or towns that we would know? Because pretty much every town nowadays would have some sort of allegiance to some army.
Mm-hmm. No, you don't recognize anything. You guys, you got the map, right?
It's loading.
It's loading.
I'll put my short swords away. Yes, I see the
Okay.
town.
You're coming in on the northern. You're at the northern.
So by the gate.
Yeah, the northern one.
We'll hit the Old Boar Inn pretty quickly. I think we stay at the mayor's
Yeah,
house.
and the jail.
As a matter of fact, the road goes by the city, and you have to turn just a little bit south, not far, 100 feet, to get to
To get into the
that
town.
gate. Yeah, it's the road doesn't go through the town. The road is a little off.
Yeah, it goes past the town.
So I want to know if you look in the lower or in the left-hand side, that is one heck of a barbecue pit that the smoke can be seen from here.
They must have some good barbecue.
I'm wondering what kind of giant ballot boxes they have in the middle of their town.
With the colors.
Yeah.
Any guards at the gate or the towers?
The funny thing is they don't give you this map. I had to find someone who drew this. Yeah, but they're not particularly they're not scary guards. They're
What race are they?
both human.
But they're not eyeing us or barring us or...
No.
Any,
You're
any
coming to the
insignia
gate.
or markings on their uniforms that I recognize?
No, the only thing you can call them as saying that the fact that they're uniforms is that they're wearing the same color. But they have no insignias or marking. It's just that they're wearing leather armor with a blue tabard over their, heads. That's on front of. That's it.
I'll start approaching.
So I have a hunch.
Spear and shield.
Before you go in there,
Mhm.
I'm getting a sinking feeling we should move on to the next town.
Why?
Just a hunch.
I at least want to find out what town this is.
Well, does it matter if we move on?
I'll swing my loot around to the front. Everyone likes a good bard.
Well, if you're gonna play a song, that's a different story.
I start walking up to the guards. Well, I start walking to the town, but
Yeah. Yeah. The guards just go, howdy. They don't seem to be particularly. They're not barring your way. They're not crossing spears.
not asking who we are or not.
No, they're not doing much of it.
What town did we find?
This is this is the town of Oakhurst. I don't know why they say city on the map, but it's Oak Town. It's a town.
Have I ever heard of it?
No,
Anything close to it?
no. You heard of an Elmhurst once?
Oakhurst. I start scratching my head. Oakhurst. How did I get out here?
Well, obviously, you were on the you were on the you were walking on Blackford's Crossing.
So what's the next big place I'm going to get to? It was a wild night last night.
Wow. In the direction you were going,
Yeah.
maybe Long Saddle.
Well, that doesn't sound familiar. How about back the other way?
Can you hold on? Can everyone hold on 1 second?
Yeah.
Brendan, can you go to the Whisper?
Sure.
Uh-oh, they're conniving.
Yeah. I'll turn back to you guys. I've never heard of it.
Neither have I.
I mean, we got a good hunk of the day left. We can keep walking or we can stay there. I don't know what we're going to find if we keep on walking.
Ask them which country they're from. It's a big place. It might give us a hint.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't recognized any of the names of any of the towns.
It's a big continent. There's a big devil land to the very.
All right, sorry about that, guys.
That's okay.
Well, but that's maybe 4 or 5 days march.
Brendan. Michael, do you know who moved the bunny's cage?
I have no idea why.
I thought Brendan was yelling at himself.
Why if the
Which
rabbit
wouldn't have
escaped?
been unusual.
Well, the rabbit is down on the couch. And Mom told Brendan to put the rabbit away. The cage is in a weird spot.
Razzie might have run into it.
Avatar of Death. Nice. Okay.
What?
I asked the guard, so I named the biggest city that I was closest to, or the closest town that I was on my way to.
Never heard of it. They've never heard of it. They're looking at you a little funny. They're like, no.
How about the capital?
Oh,
Like, give me one of
capital?
yeah, the names of one of the capitals. Like everybody knows the name of every capital city.
No.
All right. I turn back to these guys. I'm like, get some more information here, or I mean, walk to the next town. I don't know if we find anything else that we're not going to find out here.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to make a big difference.
Yeah.
Sorry to. How far to the next town? You said.
Well, I mean, there's a couple little teeny villages maybe on the way, but the next real thing, it's a city. It's about 5-6 days away.
We might need to supply up for that one.
Yeah.
Another quick question.
Hmm?
What country is this?
It was a long night last night.
Yeah.
Were you with the dwarves? Oh,
Crazy friends.
wow. Country. How would he answer country? Would he
I think I would say which capital city has highest Oakhurst and say this region is governed by
Yeah.
whichever
okay.
it is.
This region is governed by, we'll say, Luskan.
I look at everybody else.
That's a good joke. What was the name of the city again?
Luskan.
Do you have
Never heard of Luskan?
No. You wouldn't happen to have a map of
They wouldn't.
the,
They're
the
guards.
land?
What do I look like? Do I look like a map merchant?
So is that the?
He's got the little map in there with the outhouses and the little food vendors.
Is that the best inn in town? And I point to the, because I'm sure it looks like an inn from the gate, because they would advertise.
I go, well, he's just, yeah, it's the only in town.
Do you guys have a
Then it'll
do.
do.
Do you have a cartographer?
I start setting off to the inn.
He doesn't know the word cartographer.
Do you guys have a person who makes maps?
I don't know. Try a general store.
Yeah, I think we should head off to the Old Boar Inn.
I'm gonna follow
Thank you for your
Bugs.
time, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Your Gollum talks?
He's
I look around for Golem.
he's
Oh, look, a talking Gollum.
you shouldn't bring that up. He might get angry.
Grimbeard would love this.
I salute him and move on.
Who's Grimbeard?
He's a guy whose beard is grim. How hard is it?
He might be somebody important in the town.
The old drunk dwarf in the inn.
See,
All
we're
right.
going in the right
Where we're
place.
going.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
I walk with Bugs.
I scowl at the guard that called us golems as I walk by him. As much as I can scowl.
All right. I'm gonna try to catch up with all of them and wait for people to not be around and kind of go with. Do you guys think we're sent to a different continent?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if we can dig up anything about that teleport circle out there.
Eh.
I think we've been brought to where we need to be.
But I want to go home.
That's the
looked down at
best
my messenger
answer I've ever heard.
I look down at my messenger satchel bag and go, well,
That ain't getting delivered.
man, once we would get these letters to somewhere. All right, to the inn. And since it's an inn, I won't ask for entrance. I'll just walk on in.
I follow him.
Do we still have Jim?
I don't know. I only hear you.
I'm sorry, I had my thing muted.
Okay.
I don't have a map for this house. Just give me 1 second. Just
Hello?
hello?
All right. I think I lost my connection there momentarily.
The internet died.
And Jim's
files may be
Jim put his mic on mute, and Michael and I were both sitting here trying to figure out what happened and why we could only hear each other.
It was like Zork.
Yeah.
What words do we have to use to get into the inn? I walk into the inn. I open the door to the inn.
Enter
I
in.
enter the inn.
There. I'm just doing just so
Well,
we have
Sorry, go ahead, Jim.
just so we have something.
It's an inn.
I just grabbed the first one I found. It's a little small, but
A perfectly fine in.
There we go.
Do we place
Doesn't zoom in
ourselves-
very well.
Do we place ourselves on these maps?
You can. You do it from the combat tracker. Ignore the dock on the outside. I should probably pick a bigger map.
How does one put themselves on the map?
Just drag yourself.
Are you sure it's from the combat tracker?
Yeah,
Wait, you just placed yourself.
I just placed.
I can't do it from the compact tracker.
Yeah,
Maybe
I can't either.
Maybe I got to do it. All right.
Or maybe I can do it from the tabletop. Because I can put myself on the table. No, maybe I can't.
No, I think I might have.
Okay.
There. There's your map.
Oh, I'm going to walk on in.
We'll say the main door is directly to the. I've just used this because I know you guys are all teeny and tiny on this. I'm sorry.
It's all right. We can zoom in a little. Right.
Yeah, when you zoom in, it gets a little buggy.
True.
I should have picked the bigger map, but
Nah, that's fine.
I did it quick. So I don't have a token for the bartender. Every time I pick one of these tokens,
Cube of Force.
huh?
No, I'm trying to figure out how everyone's moving themselves automatically.
I just drag myself and drop where I want to be.
You drag and drop, and you move slowly. Everyone else sees you
Yeah,
move slow.
everyone else sees you move slow.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay, I can't delete the cube of force.
We're trapped in a cube. We're mine.
Sorry about that.
You might have to go to layers.
We're the best mimes. In...
I think if you right click on it, you can close, like, press the axe button and it'll go away.
Yeah, I think you have to. No, that
Nope,
closes
it
the
deleted
window.
the entire window.
That's not good.
Nah, it's not. I'll just share it. Drawing. No.
Well, first question, I guess, is how many people are in here?
Did I just erase somebody?
Nope,
No.
I moved.
B is the bartender, just because I see it.
That's what I figured.
It's just easier that way.
No, made it a 5.
Oh, I just shrunk it down. Since I can't figure out how to delete it.
What did you do to do it?
Oh, I right click. There's a pointers option.
Uh-huh.
If you press the pointers, you can. There's an option in the pointers to delete all pointers.
So you can draw a cone. I'll remove pointers. Boom.
There we go.
Oh,
Cool.
Why is the
Be the
bartender
bartender.
breakdancing?
Because Michael was spinning them.
I'm bored.
yeah, don't do
Waiting
that.
for something to happen.
Is there anybody else besides the bartender here?
Yeah, the place has got a whole bunch of people, and not a lot. Dwarf and sitting at a table, half passed out. A couple humans at one of the bench tables, drinking and talking and eating. Take a table, girl at the two Warforged.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking like, he wants to say we don't serve their kind here, because things that don't eat and drink are not liked by bartenders.
Except for the fact that we're 6'7".
Yeah, but they take up space, but they're really big, so he doesn't know what to do.
Actually, I think I'm technically smaller.
But one of them's 6'7". That's all that matters.
I'm huge.
Yeah, one
Yeah,
of them is
no,
currently taking up 3 chairs as he's trying to sit.
I think I went with the smallest possible size I could be, if I remember correctly.
And then he goes, "Did they?" He turns to you, to the
The rabbit and the cripple.
Yeah.
rabbit and the cripple, and then he double takes at the rabbit. He's never seen that before, but you don't know that. So then he looks at the cripple.
Hi.
Do your things need to be here?
Yeah.
Things.
Don't call them things. They don't like that. I inherited them from a very, very powerful man.
I don't think you inherited us. I think he's talking about your clothes. He wants you to strip down, go naked. He's asking for your things. I got nothing for you, dude. Man, get naked.
They have a bit of sass to them. Don't worry. They're mostly harmless.
Yeah, the guards.
Eat
I
or
haven't known
drink.
Armin
No,
for
no.
long, but I have not known him to be sassy.
He turns to you two, Warforged, and says, "Eat or drink or get out."
What do you have to serve?
Yeah, we don't have to eat, but we can, I believe.
Oh, yeah, you can eat.
I'll tell the bartender 4 ales.
I'll pass on the ale.
I'll take 4 also.
Well, wait. Then he looks at you. I'll pass in the out. Eat or drink or get out.
I'll take a meal. I just don't want any ale.
Fine. 1 meal and 8 ales. And you? He's looking at H1PU.
Do you have any apple cider?
Yes.
I will take some apple cider then. How much for a cask?
I only have half a cask left. Do not
How much
have it. You can have a by the pint at a time, multiple pints, multiple glasses, but you
How
cannot
much?
have my cask.
How much for a pint?
1 silver.
Okay, let me check my inventory.
It's not quite apple time of year.
I will put down a gold piece and say I'll pay for the first round.
Thank you.
Oh. And he
That's
looks
per-
at you and says, 2 gold. There are 8 ciders here and your meal.
Yep. All right. You guys got the next round.
All right, so he takes the money. He puts 4 ales in front of you, Bugs. Puts a pineapple cider in front of them. A girl comes scurrying out from the kitchen a few minutes later with a meal for Elena. And he puts 4 pints in front of Armin.
I slide one of the pints over in front of H1PU. I slide one over to Elena and go, "You can leave it."
I
And I
reach
say-
over and grab the pint in front of Elena and pull it towards me.
It's
And I
fine.
ask and I put one in front of Armin because I ordered 4. And I'm sure he won't mind a 5th.
It's fine. It's against my religious belief anyway to drink. You can have it.
Okay.
It's against your religion? There's no religion that says you can't drink.
You hear from the back of the room, "Sacrilege!"
That's what I'm saying.
I
It's
want to
not
ask the bartender some stuff.
I'd like to make a religion check on that one.
well, I mean, it's not against my religion, but I swore off it when making a deal with my god.
I am pretty sure your God had a different idea in mind.
I don't know. I was told to make a sacrifice. That is the one I went with.
That's not a sacrifice.
I think it's a
That's
huge
a-
sacrifice.
That is a death sentence.
Here, here! Again from the drunk dwarf across the room. Shut up, Grindbeard!
Isn't that the guy that's supposed to be inspecting us?
No.
Yes.
He's too
Pretty-
drunk to see all the way across the room.
Pretty sure he said go see Grindbeard.
Don't. Please. You're kind of drawing a lot of attention.
I bring a
You
pint
don't-
over. I bring a pint over to Grindbeard.
I'm going to go and get attention.
Okay, well, first, he's bringing a pint over to Grindbeard,
Right.
so I will move him.
While
Or
he's walking,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to ask the bartender, mind if I do a couple of songs? And then I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm going to go to the front, and I'm going to start performing to try and get the attention.
I'm here with a singing rabbit and 2 robots. I just look at the bartender and say, I'm sorry.
I am not a robot.
This is a little stage, actually, the red thing.
Okay.
So
I asked permission.
he didn't
Wait.
deny it. He doesn't. It might bring in business. He'll let you do
Exactly.
it. Make a perception check, Brendan, please. You don't have to hide it. That important. You realize Grindbeard must be a nickname because there's definitely in his beard yesterday's ale.
Well, I'm glad I don't have to breathe.
Like, just telling you, that's why he's by himself at that table. And just that's why he's called Grindbeard.
Okay.
He's got a big long beard and it's got yesterday's ale in it.
Okay. I set one of the pints down in front of him.
He looks at Elena and goes, "Thanks."
You should thank him.
And he looks up at you. Thanks.
You're welcome.
A talking golem.
Well, why don't we wait for after the show and then we can chat about what the hell a golem is?
You
I am not a golem.
roll performance, Michael. Okay.
I'll switch to flute.
Let me ask you a question. Is it something perhaps that we enjoy, but the rest of the tavern has no clue what it is and hates it?
Maybe.
No, I'd like to think that like he still has the short sword in his hand. He just doesn't even notice. If he goes to string it, he just cuts all the strings.
No. Let me see.
No, it's like the most popular war tune that's going on at the moment.
Roll, Michael.
Roll dodge.
Athletics. Yes, athletics.
He really did just cut. He's about to fall back into the flames.
Can it be acrobatics?
All right, roll acrobatic.
People are throwing stuff at him.
That's what I
give
was.
you dice.
Here comes the rotten tomatoes.
Yep.
Yeah, well, you get hit in the chest with a potato, a cooked one.
Oh. Okay, at least that's softer.
But it was definitely aimed at your head. You did avoid getting hit in the head by a potato,
Yeah, but
but it
as
still
the
caught
soft-
you.
As the
It
soft
doesn't do
potato hits you in the chest, it just kind of splatters all over your clothes.
Right. It didn't do. Just. But it,
Switch instruments
all right.
and try to play it off like I don't know how to play a lute. So you can tell me when that is.
Okay, let's see what the other two are doing. Elena and Armin.
I'm drinking my first ale.
Okay, that's fine. Elena?
I'm gonna shift seats and I'm gonna come over to Armin and go. I don't think the people here have ever seen the Warforged before. Just go along with the whole golem thing. We don't want to start any problems.
Go wait by the speeders.
You can be here, just don't kill anybody, please.
That's a.
For
I
now.
gotta say that's a good statement. All right, Michael. I want 2 performance checks.
Switched my dice.
Okay. You definitely pull off the fact you can't play lute. Now see if you can play the flute.
Nope.
Nope, can't play flute either.
Can't play the flute either. Athletics?
Best bard.
Oh,
Get right in the head with a potato. This one wasn't as cooked as much.
Oh.
You have an incredible desire to get off the stage.
okay.
The bartender actually doesn't seem to mind because they bought the potatoes, and if they want to eat, they gotta buy more. Just as a fact.
So he is driving business, just a different kind.
He's not driving the drinking business, but they're gonna now have to order more food because there's 12 or 14 people that are in here, except Grindbeard. He doesn't want none.
Well, I go back to my ale.
The bartender just pulled up a cart full of potatoes and says, $1 a potato.
They just threw half their food across the room at you. So they're like, if they want to eat, they got to buy more.
And the bartender doesn't have to clean it up. That's the serving wench's job.
Exactly. And she's gonna be cleaning up Grindbeard anyway. That's better than cleaning him up.
And I come back and grab my ale and say, well, I got their attention.
We call this, what's the name of
I'm going to give him a pat on the back and say, you did good.
You needed a distraction.
I slide one of my extra ales back over to Bugs. Hey, I think you need this.
hold on, let me just... Enter, lock that, and... All right. You got Old Borin is the name?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Just so we know what it is. You understand? Because you may need this map and picture this. You know what I'm saying? My advice to you guys is when I give you a map, hit Control or Alt or something, and drag the map down to the bottom. Just you grab the little shield in the top left. You can drag it down to one of your hotkeys. So if you need a map back because you accidentally close it, you can pop it back up.
Oh, okay.
We're not going to need the teleport one again, are we?
No.
Right.
And any map you need again, I can just pop up and share it with you again. That's not an issue.
I can replace anything that's there.
Right. But the whole thing is this way you can, if you want to look at something on your own, like if you want to pull up it when I share the, let's say the area map.
Yeah.
This way you can have it.
Cool.
You can also click on images and maps.
Right. And anything that's been shared is there.
Okay.
How do you change dice color?
Upper right corner, there's a little palette.
Ah.
Gotta find the one that works.
I haven't been rolling bad. I just didn't like the pure black.
If you notice your dice color, it's the little dot on your character top left.
I did see that.
Oh yeah.
And you can combine colors. So like if you click blue and then click something else, it'll change the hue.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
so
how
you can get
that's
shades.
how I got purple.
Oh, really?
And you can do a little bit or a lot.
Oh, wow.
I think I like the nice dark blue.
That's pretty cool. And the T is whether it's got white letters or black letters.
Right. which is one of the things that Roll20 needs.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause you can't. Yeah, black dice with no numbers, right? Yeah. So, anyway, you wanted to talk to the bartender, Mike?
No,
Is that what you said?
no.
Let's go to Grindbeard and Brendan.
Exactly.
Brendan,
So why do they call you Grindbeard?
look at me, son.
But at least he knows.
Okay, so why do they call you Grindbeard?
Because of my stellar appearance.
Ah, okay. So do you have another name or just go by Grindbeard? I mean, can I call you Grimy?
Sure.
Bob?
Bob's not my name. Just Grindbeard would be fine, sir.
Okay. So GB. Why do they say I should see you?
I've never seen a talking golem before.
I haven't seen a talking golem either.
You're a talking golem.
I am technically well, hey Armin, are we considered a race yet? I think we're considered a race. So we're Warforged.
Never heard of Warforged.
Did he say this loud enough to
Oh,
for
yeah,
all of us
yeah,
to hear?
Yeah, the whole place just went quiet when he yelled that across the room. And they're looking between the two of you, and they want to see what Armin's answer is.
Yes,
Because
we're a race.
He answers himself before Armin does. He goes, "Yes, we're a race."
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna walk over to my good friend over here. Look at Grindbeard and say, "Lovely meeting you."
This is GB. GB. This is Elena.
Hi.
Howdy.
Each one. I think we should sit down, have our ales, have our ciders.
We are sitting. I have my cider. He has his ale. We're good, dude.
You don't have to let the whole tavern know.
Know what? Oh, by the way, I'm still talking at the top of my lungs.
Yeah.
You don't have to scream it.
Scream what?
Your words.
I am Warforged and I am proud of it.
That's fine. The entire world doesn't need to hear you. I'm trying to eat my food in shame.
Well, you shouldn't be ashamed of your race. It's okay if that you're inferior to us. It's all right.
I'm not ashamed of my race. I'm ashamed of how you're acting.
Well, it sounds like you're ashamed of your race. So anyway, GB.
Right. You hold for 1 second now, Brendan.
Sure.
The bartender asks Armin. Just listen. He goes, Warforged?
That's what we're called.
And you're a race? Like elf and dwarf and halfling and human?
Well, not exactly. We can't reproduce. But we have, at our home, we have rights like any other race.
I'll chime in and I'll say, originally created so that Joes like me don't have to be up on the front line.
He looks at you and he asks, I'm not to insult him. Rabbit. It's better words that way. I have to ask, what race are you? I need to know. As soon as you leave, everyone in this place is going to ask me. I need an answer. I'm not trying to be rude, but I'm also trying to save trouble in the future, guys.
We're known as shifters.
Shifter. Okay.
I'm a swift stride. There's others. Other,
Okay.
other animals, but we all have animal affinities.
Oh, so swift like rabbit.
Yep. Cat, rabbit, ferret.
Huh.
We're
What
we're
these
not very
wizards
common.
get up to?
Well, we're not very common. Even where we're from, I'm not very common.
Okay. Good to know. Weird. Very,
So-
very weird. And he just hands you an ale. Then he
Right.
hands you one too. No
Right.
charge. No charge.
We've been
He's
walking,
confused.
We've been walking for a couple of hours. We're not quite sure where we are. You know anything about a teleport circle a few miles out of town? Box Canyon, lake in the middle.
Oh, the circle in the lake?
Yeah.
Never knew it was a teleport circle. It's just one of those things. Circle in the lake. People stay away from it because it's got weird writing.
Yeah, well, that's where we're from.
You lived your whole life there?
Oh, on the other side of it.
Another side? Ugh. What these wizards get up to.
Yep. So we're looking for probably the biggest city we can find.
Well, that would be Neverwinter. You're here.
How far is Neverwinter?
Well, that's going to be several days journey. You'd have to go out, I guess, to the north, go west on the Blackford Crossing Road there, Blackford's Crossing, and then head south, then more south. It's a hike.
All right, so out of here and then west.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not going to go over well.
Back the way
What's
we
to
came.
the east? What's the closest thing to the east?
Well, 6-7 days to Long Saddle, maybe.
Is that as big as Neverwinter?
Not as big as Neverwinter.
Damn.
I mean, also to the west is Luskin. It's almost as big as Neverwinter.
Oh, that's cool. How long does it take us to get there?
That's about 5 days instead of the 10.
To Neverwinter? All right,
Yeah.
so 5 days to the same size city. I like it. Okay, we went the right way.
You went the right way?
Well, if our other friend asks which way we should be going, tell him east.
Okay. Got it. East. He's a contrarian?
Oh. I'd rather be right than wrong.
Then don't get on that stage and play. That's just,
Is my conversation with the big
I'm coming to you two
all right.
now. Because I don't want to spend all my time on one side. I'm trying to go back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay, so Brendan and Elena, or H1 and Elena.
Seeing he clearly doesn't get where I'm going with this, I'm gonna flick up my hood, and I'm gonna come back to my meal.
Okay, while you're doing that, anything going on, Brendan?
Yeah, so DB or GB, excuse me. I'm getting confused. So here we were. Or here I was moving through, and all of a sudden there was a huge bright light. And I showed up on this weird little island in the middle of a lake that we had to jump across.
You don't
then-
say.
And then these twigs attacked us.
You really don't say.
And then they made me climb a mountain and see which way to go. And there was a road leading east and a road leading west. Now, I thought we should have gone west. They said we should go east. I got outvoted. Where's the right place to go in this place?
Oh. Right place to go here?
Yeah,
You're there. The bar.
good enough. Where are we?
Oakhurst.
Okay, so we're in Oakhurst.
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 Yes.
What's to do around here?
Drinking in the bar.
Drinking in the bar. Is that all you got for me? Because I'm going to let you in on a little secret here.
Uh-huh.
I don't get drunk.
Oh. That is
So drinking.
sad.
So the entertainment value is so low for me. Other than once everyone I'm drinking with passes out, I'm like, game over. I win again. Whoopee. Okay. So I need something else. What else is there in this town?
He's just staring at your stat drawer. He can't get over it, can't get drunk.
Yeah, I know. It's the curse of my people. Like every race has a curse. Mine is we can't get drunk.
Yeah. Ours is our cocks are so big. It makes us walk.
Yeah, maybe on this side of wherever we were. Where we were, not so much. All right. So,
So you're bored, son.
yeah, I get bored around here. I mean, they made me walk east, and clearly west looked more interesting. But they said, no, go east, so we went east.
Well, the goblin will probably come in a few days.
A goblin's going to come?
They usually come midsummer. That's a couple days from now.
Okay. What
That's
are they trade?
always-
What are they looking to trade for?
They have an apple. It's a beautiful apple.
They trade for apples?
A apple.
They trade for a apple.
A apple.
B-bore?
Uh-huh.
I'm confused where we're going with this. So the goblins are going to come, and they're going to trade for a apple.
They sell it every summer.
Is the apple tasty? Who
Nah.
gets to eat the apple?
Person who can afford to buy the apple.
How much is the apple go on a typical midsummer night?
Around 50 gold.
50 gold for an apple? Whew.
That's some apple.
Is that why they're almost out of apple cider?
Hmm. Come to think of it, that is interesting because apples come in October and November. They come in the fall. This apple comes in the spring.
So hold on one second. I yell over to my companions, hey, the goblins are coming to sell a apple for 50 gold.
Must be a good apple.
That's what I'm saying.
Bartender said,
See if the bartender wants us to go procure said apple so he can make more apple.
Make a lot of cider.
Gold.
Look at the bartender. Goblins with an apple.
every summer, goblins come and sell a perfect apple. It's a perfect hue. But if you eat the apple, it heals any disease or other ailment. No matter how sick, injured, what you have, if you eat the apple, dork.
Oh, look at Elena. That was it. Back to the bartender.
Yeah. But the thing is no one knows how these goblins get this apple. And who wants to give goblins money? There's always someone sick.
I mean,
There's the problem with cow.
Well,
do you want us to rob them?
Why would we rob goblins?
we've tried to plant the seeds of the apple, you know. But right after the saplings reach about 2 feet in height, they disappear. The goblins come and steal them every time, and we don't know how. We said guards, and they still disappear.
And you
They
don't
don't
know where
want
the
us-
goblins. You don't know where the goblins are coming from. Obviously, they're hiding where they're getting the apples. But
They're coming from the south. We know, we think where they are. But the last people who went down that tried to do anything a couple weeks ago haven't come back.
don't you trade other stuff with the goblins? I mean, aren't they just normally coming to do business?
They're goblins.
Yeah.
They kill people.
They're not nice goblins.
No goblins are nice. The only reason these goblins are not killed on sight when they come to the town is because they have the apple.
Do you think there'd be anybody in town willing to offer up a price for a bit of information on where the goblins get these things?
Maybe the mayor, but you could go see oh you could go see Carowin Kercreel. Let me type it out. KEROWYNHUR. Oh no, HUCRELE. Her son and daughter was the group who went a couple weeks ago, to see if they could find the apple tree to get the apple before the goblins bring it. But they never came back.
So goblins aren't friendly. No one's going down just to talk to the goblins. They attack everyone on sight.
Right.
It's been my general experience with goblins. You've had different experience?
Oh yeah, goblins are fine.
Goblins, by the way, just so you may not know,
Yeah.
in Eberron, goblins are a race just like dwarf or halfling, but not.
I know.
Yeah,
I know
goblins
that they're
are-
not inherently evil, but they don't exactly get along with my religion very well.
They're actually pretty good tinkerers, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
I think we should go see the mayor.
think we should probably huddle up and talk.
All right. Could we have said I could have gotten a short rest during this time?
No, because you weren't resting.
All right. I'm kind of just sitting at a table eating food, but sure.
I say we go hang out here at this table and chat.
Armin, you want to go
Yes.
try to get H1?
I'll just motion him. I'll yell to him. I don't care.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Hey, H1.
Yeah, but he might listen to Armin better because
What's up?
Come on over.
Hey, GB, we're heading over to the bar. Why don't you join us?
No, we're sitting at this table.
Oh, sorry, we're going to the table.
This is my table. I don't leave.
All right, your loss. And I'll head over. Nice talking to you, by the way, GB.
The bartender is shaking his head. He wish Grindbeard would leave that table because it seats 7. He'd wish he'd choose the one behind it. It seats only 4.
I motion for the bartender. Another round at our table.
Comes out with 4 pints for you.
I haven't finished my meal yet. I'll pass.
Yeah, nothing for him. An apple cider. And that's it. Because Russell's not at the table.
And that's how much
Oh.
again?
That'll be a gold.
All right. I'll try to earn it back.
Russell still has 3 pints of his own.
I've been accumulating them. I passed.
There's 7 pints on the table.
Yeah, I passed like 3 of them over to
And
okay.
You now have 6 pints of H1.
I look
Just so
around
you know.
everybody. So, big town, not far away. Couple days walk. Luskin. Maybe we find out more there. Get some people who are a little more educated, maybe on the teleport circle, or maybe just anything. Or within a certain amount of time, the goblins are going to show up with a magic apple, which is pretty sweet. We get that apple, or find out where the apples are from, or anything else, then maybe we got some leverage to bargain with some people to go, hey, we need information.
And I think we should try to find that lady's kids.
Okay. So then the question is, do we head out looking for the apples? Do we wait for the goblins? Do we head to the big city? I think those are kind of our options.
We can always explore the road to the west.
There's nothing to the west. I asked the bartender.
Apparently, it just kind of falls off the world.
Yeah, he's going to want to go see the edge of the world.
He wants to go to the edge of the world and leak oil off of it.
It's a very large illusion. It kind of just fall. And then we'd all be denied of your great presence.
Everybody drop a perception die in the tower, please.
Everyone's trying to listen to our conversations. I'm going to sing again.
Okay. Let's hope this works this time. Let me just type this out. That's it.
Well, collectively, I'm not sure we have 50 gold to buy the apple. So,
Hold on.
Oh, and also, who? Let me fix this. 2 people heard that.
Well, anyway, I'm gonna lean over to the guy who said it.
We're really behind Elena.
I'm gonna like kind of turn around and kind of lean over and be like, "Sorry, sir, I overheard you saying you lost some cattle again, or your friend did."
If the cattle aren't in the barn by midnight, Joe likes his ale. The next day, they're dead, bearing dozens of needle-like wounds. They're like stabbed to death with pins and needles.
Interesting. Do you know where we can find Joe?
No. He's not here. I don't know where he is. Probably crying because it's a big loss.
Yeah.
He probably is not going to be coming out and spending any money. He's going to be hurting
Yep.
come winter.
Has anybody else been having problems like this?
Everyone can't let your cattle out at night. They have to be in the barn.
All right.
They cannot graze overnight.
All right. Thanks for the information. I'll lean back in to our table and say there's been a string of dead cows around the city.
Cattle mutilations are up.
Cattle mutilations are up.
I think we should try to find what it is.
It's a 40-foot, 80-foot satellite dish coming out of your ass. Why does everything have to be some going in or coming out of my ass? I don't know how that show got picked up from that pilot.
Well, if we solve some problems for some people, might be able to bring out a little money.
That definitely sounds good.
I think we should go talk to the mayor about this cattle issue.
Well, it's kind of night, getting dark.
Yeah, it's getting dark, but it's not pitch black out yet.
Do you like people knocking on your door at night?
Go back to the bartender.
It's not that late yet, you said.
Yeah.
If we wanted to see the mayor, when's a good time to go?
Well, you can go see him in the morning.
Get a room for the night?
Sure. Forget what they cost.
Or a
I
couple
start
if we
walking
need.
towards the stage and go, can I play for my keep?
No.
I wink at him. I start to go to try to play. I'm preparing myself to catch a tomato or a potato out of the air.
All right.
I'm going back to the loot.
Okay.
Can I try and perform?
Yeah, try to perform. No one threw anything at you instantly.
Come on, that one. That one.
2. I'm looking for that potato.
Athletics.
Not acrobatics?
Acrobatics. You catch the potato.
And I walk back to my seat.
I was going to attempt to harmonize with you, see if that helped.
You are too pathetic, Bard.
It's the air here.
That's pretty fucking funny.
Hey, do you mind if I give that a try?
What?
Can I try playing your lute on the stage?
Nope.
All right.
That's pretty. I
I don't think I've ever seen Mike have such a string of bad luck.
Yeah, I can't find real dice.
At least most of your athletic checks are passing.
Yeah, I'm alive, so there's that.
People are
Now I know why I left the troop. I wouldn't be able
people
to
are like
capture.
looking like they're gonna tackle next time you try to get near the.
All right, looks like
Yeah.
we're paying for a room.
Yeah, I gotta look that up. There's a real cost.
Pay the room. Well, yeah. I mean, we've been walking. We don't know where we are. I'm not going to sit out and watch cattle all night. We talked to the mayor in the morning. Find out if we can maybe solve their cattle problem or something else.
If you want the 4-person room, the 4-person room goes gold.
How many gold?
2.
I think the Warforged should pay.
They don't have to sleep. We could probably
That's
go.
true.
We could probably go with one of the two
Mm,
tables.
I think they do need to. I think they do need to sleep,
No,
or at
No,
least
they
rest.
don't.
no, we
Nope.
don't. We don't sleep. We just have to be immobile. We actually still see and hear everything that's going around.
I still think you guys should pay because I paid for drinks. He paid for the second round.
I think we take one of the 2 bedrooms because it's cheaper. And the Warforged can just sit at the table. If that's okay with Warforged.
It's fine by me.
I
If
don't
they're
think
gonna
they
be
do that.
if they're gonna be on guard duty anyway, maybe they should be like in our room, making sure we don't get robbed in our sleep.
The table in the room.
Oh,
Can you look at?
yeah.
Have you looked at the rooms?
I thought you meant this table. Yeah,
Yeah, so there's a table in every room.
I thought you meant the table we're currently sitting at.
No. I mean, they can sit there if they want, but
The 2-bedroom, 23 silver.
I think we can spring that.
So it's more expensive.
Yes and no. It's a modicum of semi-privacy. Here's the thing: the 4-person room is not necessarily private. Understand? 5 silver's a bed. The other room, 23 silver's a private.
Ah. But if we
So
take the whole thing,
We pay less money.
Right.
all right, take that.
The 3 bedrooms are 2 gold also, but they're private, and you put as many people as you want in them.
We
The
don't need
4-bedroom
three
room is
beds.
kind of common. That's kind of where they drag grind.
Ah,
But if all the beds are taken, I mean,
Then they drag them outside.
yeah. So
That's more like the common, not
so
a
there might be people crash down on the floor.
right. But
You
you,
said-
can get
you said-
but you can get the private room 23.
you said the three bed one was less expensive.
Did I say 23? No, did I say 23 silver? I'm
Yeah.
sorry,
Yes.
17.
17 silver.
Yeah,
We'll take that one.
I'm sorry. That was, I don't know why I added 3. I meant the minus. Added.
All right. Or 20 wants to.
I can pay it. It's fine.
All right. I was just gonna say we bought him drinks.
So
I have no problems
they don't
paying
need
it.
a drink.
I guess, but I mean, they drank them anyway.
Was either that or I'd have to go outside.
All right, I got it.
Matchmaking.
I can get my loot tuned. I don't need to spend any more money.
To get my loot tuned. And get, you didn't realize, but there's a spider built a nest in your.
It's the air here. It's different.
And in the flute too, because he didn't play that one very well either.
It's the
I
air.
said flute. The spider's in the flute. The flute
They
is
said
better. According to. Okay. So.
Yeah. So I don't think we go checking anything out tonight. I think we wait till we talk to the mayor.
Yeah.
Yeah, either of them. And you also have Kara and Hercules.
Right.
All right. It's 12:20. I can go, but if you guys want to stop, I can.
I'm good to go.
I'm fine.
I can go a little bit.
It's up to you. I'm just letting you guys know that it doesn't matter. I'm not doing anything tomorrow. I can sleep. So.
I don't want to go terribly late, but
No.
I do have to get up kind of early.
yeah.
It's up to you guys. That's what I'm saying.
Wait, what
You
do we
make
have?
the choice.
Wait, what do we have tomorrow?
Tomorrow, we're switching over from FiOS to Optimum.
So that doesn't require me.
Technically, it does not require you.
Technically, I like that. But I'm sure he can find something for you.
Or I could sleep.
When I was finished with high school final, it was like 2 weeks between finals and graduation. My father called the house from work at 7 o'clock every day when he got to work just to make sure I was awake. He didn't want to get me into a bad habit of sleeping in.
I think Michael's going to be upset to find out that his old soccer teammate, his mom and I ran into him in the grocery store. And we're wondering why Michael has not applied for a job at the grocery store yet.
Good point.
This is his second soccer teammate we found in a grocery store working. And now he has a license, so he can drive there.
Yeah.
What's a car? I heard mine was about to explode.
It's not going to explode. You have to learn to take care of it.
I'm pretty sure the mechanic said it's going to explode. There's a time limit.
No, he said when it does explode, it'll never start again. There's a difference.
There's a time limit. It's when it explodes.
Well, there's a time limit on all cars.
Yeah.
But mine is much, much closer.
Possibly. But if you get a job, then you can afford a new one.
Or at least newer.
All right. So then, are we continuing for a little while or not?
So if we sleep till next day, what's the like? I mean, if we go another half hour, like, are we going to get anywhere
Well, you might get an idea what you're going to be doing. Sure.
next week? Yeah.
You know, you can get all the prelims done in half an hour, probably.
All right, we can do that. That way, it saves us for next week, and we can get into action early.
Yeah, into the adventure proper.
Okay.
Okay. Next morning.
Spell stop.
Hey, we won't have, unless Elaine is real keen on breakfast every day, we won't have the, hey, let's have breakfast every day.
So the long rest, is there a button we press, or do we just reset automatically? I thought there was a button we pressed.
No, there's a button I press.
Because I realized I get my spell back.
Yep, I did too.
Everything should be cleared.
Yep. Cool.
Looks like it. Oh, I'm proficient in drum too. Maybe that's what I should be playing.
You don't have a drum.
I know, but maybe that's what I should be playing.
Well, I'm going to attempt to serenade them awake when it's time to wake them. And so I'm actually going to make a performance check because I want this to be like when Eddie Murphy woke up in Coming to America.
You can do that.
I immediately jump up, draw my blade, and like start to swing at him.
The bartender.
Assuming he's trying to kill us.
The bartender. Let me see. Says, if you do not shut up, you will be sleeping in the street. And
But did it wake the party up?
Oh yeah.
oh yeah, they don't need to even roll for it.
There's a dash mark in the wall where the blade missed your head by about a centimeter.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pay for that now, dude.
We just leave.
Mayor.
Yeah.
Look at it. Whoops. Let me just do this. Oh. Can't do that. No. Well, we'll do it without a map. You don't need a map in the mayor's house. All right, let's just look at Old Curse map for the hell of it. All right. So, the mayor's house is, of course, across the old.
Yep.
Okay. Nice looking house. I'm just doing this just so we have something to look at.
Okay.
You don't need an actual map for this. So what do you do?
I'm gonna recommend I lead off. I seem to be the only thing familiar to these people.
Okay.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
They just have us misclassified.
I don't think they've ever met you before. People like you before.
That's
I'm gonna
what
knock on the door.
They have us misclassified. We should correct them on that.
Yes. A young man opens the door.
Hello. My name's Elena, and we're here to speak to the mayor.
Ah, you're the oddities we've heard about.
Yes.
Come on in. I shall bring you to the mayor.
See, you're the oddity. We're the normal ones.
He said the oddities.
He wants to see the oddities.
That's a plural.
Yes. So anyway, he brings you in to see Mayor Vernon Lang there. Vernor Lang. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
Mayor says, how can I help you, far traveler?
Yeah. We're obviously new around here. We heard that there's been a problem with cattle being killed in the night.
Among many things.
We were wondering if solving that.
Put up any money for it. They figure just put their cattle in the barn. They seem to be fine.
All right. We heard something about a goblin coming with an apple.
Yes. Few days when we hit the solstice, like every year.
How long to the solstice?
3 days, 4 days. Say 4 days. Let's say a week. Just give it a week. Call it a week. It's a week.
All right.
In about a week, the foul thing will show up.
Foul thing being the goblins or the apple?
Being the goblin.
Okay.
The apple is, by way, not foul. I'm
No.
sure if it wasn't goblins who brought it, things would go for hundreds of gold. But no one wants to really pay more than 50 gold to a goblin.
And does somebody buy it every time?
Every time. Even if no one is ill, they will then take it and travel to a city to.
So the town, who's rich enough in the town to go buying it?
Well, there's the Hercules.
They lost some children recently.
Well, yeah, they went
Looking for the apple.
down to the Sunless Citadel where the goblins live
All right.
to try to, I guess, get the apple for themselves so they could sell it. I don't know.
Sure.
Get rid of the goblins. They went there. It was another guy from town with them and an out-of-towner. And they went off. Never to return.
How long ago was that?
2 weeks.
Okay. Any problem with us staying around the town for a little while? We're not from around these parts and don't really have many places to go.
As long as. Wow, what was that? As long as Garen is willing to take your coin to stay in his inn, you can stay as long as you want.
All right.
And that is the barkeep is.
I'll have a place to play.
No, you won't.
From what I've heard, no.
He's just warming up.
3 times in a row.
I'm going to play for the mayor.
Roll performance.
It's getting better.
You rolled the wrong thing.
That was perception, not performance.
You're right.
So should he play for the mayor?
The mayor says, I don't see what the fuss is all about.
Stage fright.
Maybe.
Well, you're now acclimated to the air. You were explaining the issues last night.
Yep. See, it's all good now.
I have to ask, where did you come from? I'm sorry, but I've never seen a bunny man.
I tell him the town I'm from.
Arthur. Never heard of it.
Apparently. Magic.
Yeah, does happen. Magic is a interesting answer. Magic you did?
Nope. I can do some, but nothing that would have brought us here. So ultimately, I think we're probably going to need to make our way to Luskin to find some mages who can explain maybe how we get back.
It might do better than Neverwinter with that. It's a little bigger.
A little further away too, right?
About twice as long.
Yeah.
You got to go around. the woods. I mean, you could go through, but that's not anywhere.
All right. Anybody else have any questions?
Yeah. What can you tell us about the large stone circle on the island to the west of here?
It's just the circle in the lake. Got some funny writing. People don't like going there.
Okay.
People don't like it.
All right. That's all I got. So I'll share with the group once we can go.
So have we asked what the deal with this magic apple is?
No.
Yours.
Yeah, it's a super healing item.
Well, my thought more is, right, so if they know, if they have the ability to make these magic apples, maybe they got people that know about these teleportation circles too.
That's possible.
So maybe we just hang out, wait for the apple goblins to show up, and we talk to them.
I think that was the plan.
Yeah, but we don't have 50 gold to buy the apple.
I'm not suggesting we buy the apple.
But
Just talk to
we
them.
may have
Just
we may
talk
have
to them
enough
and-
coin to buy some information.
Maybe.
Exactly.
And that's why I was trying to put together some cash so maybe we could buy the apple.
But what do we need
Well,
the apple for? We
Because
don't.
they're coming to sell the apple. So if we could buy it, it would give us an in to talking to them instantly.
And you might not get sick, but I do.
Well, no, my thought was more a matter of, right, even though we can't afford to buy said apple, sorry, Mayor, for listening to this conversation,
Well, that's why I
they
was
don't
leaving
know
it
we
with you.
can't afford to buy the apple.
Right. So
Why
we
don't we
could
go talk to them and just say, hey, we're interested in your magic apple. How much is it?
The goblins aren't welcome here. They're not going to stay long. We could go talk to them.
Why aren't they welcome here?
The people, well, they don't like the people here. Apparently, goblins aren't apparently the goblins aren't real friendly in these parts.
They must belong to one of the other houses then.
Exactly.
All right.
I didn't get into the details. All I know is goblins aren't friendly around here.
the mayor says they're monsters.
And I just motion to the mayor and go, see, apparently they're monsters.
Aren't we all monsters to some degree?
They are
We're
not
philosophers.
civilized creatures.
But apparently they're merchants with magic apples. Or a magic apple.
I would not call them merchants.
Well, admittedly, they only have one good to sell
Yeah.
Once a year.
once a year. So perhaps they're not merchants, but
Well, they
Yeah.
sold another apple at the winter solstice
oh, so they
5 or 6 years ago. That was a white apple, and the guy who bought it and ate it died.
Stay away from the white apples.
right.
They don't come with the white apple.
Interesting. Magic apple.
You can give some of the shop owners. You can give the blacksmith money.
Yeah, but at some point you run out of money.
Well,
How does one earn?
oh, I heard that there's a reward for the return of Can't they fucking get normal names?
They did it just for
Hercules.
you, Jim.
Hercules, kids.
We could head down to the goblins first and talk to them about what they know about magic, any of that stuff, and or
You can't just talk goblin.
Why
They
not?
don't. They're not
I know.
civilized.
They're monsters.
Exactly. They're monsters.
How do you communicate to them if you're going to sell if you can't talk to them?
Not that you can't talk. It's not that some of them can't understand us and speak our language. It's like walking into a Wolverine's den if you go near their home.
What's a Wolverine?
Wolf's den.
Okay. So they're like fuzzy animals.
hey,
They're like green-skinned monsters
Green skin monsters.
that try to kill the enlightened.
All right. Well, is there a train over here that we can take over there? An air tram, something? That's a good point. Like, why? We're saying it's a couple of days journey. Well, where's the air tram?
Just looks at you. I realize you can't see my facial expression. He just looks at you. It's like, what is an air tram? What's a tram? Never mind, air version.
lightning train.
What's a train? I mean, chain lightning?
No,
No, train. Do you guys not have those?
It
Well,
goes choo-choo.
I mean, at the garrison, you might get some training.
This is like a big. It's like a lot of carts strung together that move very fast.
It's a carriage that carries people.
yeah, but guys, understand. We were at the bar last night. No one was using any magic.
It is kind of weird.
Very few people use magic.
Are you sure you guys are the civilized ones?
Pretty damn sure. We don't eat goblin baby. Goblins eat our baby.
That is a little uncivilized. But they have magic.
They have magic apples.
They have a magic apple once a year that they're willing to sell.
Apparently they have two, just don't eat the white one.
They don't. They may have more, and they may go to other settlements that I don't know.
Any settlements closer to where they are than
We're the
Yours?
closest.
we're close? Okay.
Listen, because of them, they had to reroute the road. Anyone going by where they are got attacked on sight. Very territorial.
All right. I don't have anything else for the mayor.
I can't think of anything else.
Which direction do the goblins live in?
They're out the south.
Right.
If you go out the south gate, the road fork. Okay, there's one that goes pretty much southwest and one that goes south. They're in the southwest of the fork. No one uses that road. They go southeast.
See, west is bad.
Still thinking we're supposed to be going west.
All right. Well, thank you, Mayor, for your time and for your town's hospitality.
You're welcome. Please keep, just as long as you're spending gold and not costing gold, you are welcome.
We could go check the place out. I'm gonna leave. We don't have to have this conversation in front of the mayor.
Right. Yeah, you can go outside, guys.
And we don't necessarily have to go into the tavern and start spending money. We can probably just go crash somewhere.
It's early in the day. We should go talk to Hercule.
Well, and that's what do we want to talk to him about?
The reward money.
Her.
Her.
Talk to
reward
her
money.
about.
So it's hey, we heard your kids went down to the goblins, didn't come back. We're offering to go and check it out. See if we can track them down.
But we're a little low on funds. How would it pay?
Well, is there a reward if we find anything?
It's kind of mean.
Why?
Well, why wouldn't we
I
do
thought-
it this way? Go rescue the kids, bring them back, then ask her what the reward is to have them return to her.
Or what?
So we're doing kidnapping.
I'm just giving options. She knows they're safe now.
Right,
Or what?
right. So those are our options. We can go talk to her first, or we can just go check the place out. Either way, we end up looking like greedy bastards, which is fine.
I think we talked to them first because they may have more specific
might have
information as where they went.
Agreed.
What
And
if,
why?
what if, does anyone have a camera on them?
Do cameras exist
I don't
I
think
think
in Eberron?
I think they do.
No.
I forget what they're called, but
I think you might be right. There might be something.
But the answer is no. That's not on any of your character sheets.
it's something that sketches really fast. It's like a magic pen that sketches an image or something like that.
Yeah, but nobody put one on their character sheet.
No, but I can cast illusionary script.
That you can.
Because I'm thinking maybe we go take a picture of them, then bring it back and say, hey, we found them. How much to get them? I'm just throwing out options. That's all I'm doing. Or we can take our chances, go get the kids, see if she gives us a reward afterwards.
Yeah, I
Well-
mean, the question is, let's go. Well, I like the idea of going to get some information from her, see what she knows.
Yeah.
And then saying, hey, we're thinking about heading down that way. We possibly could head down that way and see if we could find anything, if we had any incentive to go.
Or, you know, we're fairly poor, but we need a bit of cash to ensure that their safe return. What can you offer?
Now you're sounding like you're threatening her.
Mm,
Or we can ask for a retainer to go get her.
Could. But that just sounds like we're taking money and leaving and never coming back to the town.
That's an option too.
we probably won't get a retainer.
All right. So either way, it sounds like we got to go to this home to get some information.
Yeah.
Then we're going to huddle up and see if we actually want to do it or not, right?
Right.
And if not, we can abandon the quest, click on track. We're good to go.
Exactly.
All right.
Find out where
Hercule. Isn't it like Hercule Poirot from
No idea.
Agatha Christie?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure that's how you spell his first name.
Okay.
Okay.
It's close.
Well, the central of the noble houses is hers.
The central of the noble houses.
Hey
See
guys,
the-
I'll be right back.
On the
You
right,
guys can
there
start.
says 3 noble families.
The little walled off section of the town under the smithy and with the farms behind it.
So she's got the bigger of the three.
Right.
All right, let's head over there.
All right. You're over there.
All right. Knock on the door.
A woman, maybe 45 or so, answers the door and says, looks at you for real funny. Says,
Hi.
May I help you?
We are the oddities you have heard of.
Okay.
We hear you may have some troubles, and we would like to talk to you about how we might be able to help you help yourself to solve your troubles with missing kids, children. What was it again?
Children.
Children. Little offsprings.
You will go to the Sunless Citadel and rescue my children?
Sunless Citadel? I've never heard of the Sunless Citadel. Why don't you talk to us about that?
It's south of here, where I don't know. I don't know what it was, but the rumor is that it was some dragon cult had a headquarters or something.
Which house?
No. This is outside of town.
No, which house? You said it's dragon related. Which house?
I don't follow.
I don't think they have those here.
The dragons are everywhere. You've got all right. Anyway, go ahead. So, dragon cult. We'll figure out the house when we get there.
And there was a great cataclysm, and the fortress fell into a ravine.
Okay.
And goblins live there. And those goblins sometimes come and sell
Hey, apple.
a
Once a
magic
quarter.
apple.
Once a year.
Right.
And you eat the red apple, not the white apple.
Yes. And my son and daughter went down there to try to see if they could steal the apple. And have not returned.
How old are your son and daughter?
That's a good question. Wait a second. Say that doesn't help. The hell? Makes no sense. I'm looking up trying to see what level character is, and there's definite mistake. Because it's definitely, the character is not 12d8 plus 4 hit points. Because the hit point number and 12d8 plus 4 don't match. I'm saying it should be a 1d8. Oh, my son was 18 and my daughter's 7.
7?
17.
17.
Like, what 7-year-old runs off to a goblin camp to steal an apple?
Well,
How old are you, HP? H1?
I'm 3. They're kind of old to me.
I'm old. I'm 10.
So Your children went to go steal from the goblins. Is it possible they got caught and are being tried? Have you tried hiring a lawyer?
Goblins don't try. They kill you and eat you. They're not civilized. They don't have trials and courts and judges.
It could be a fast trial.
Yeah, the
So-
fast trial. They see you and cut your head off.
So your children went in to try to steal from the goblins. We think they may not have even made it there, right? We don't know if they're there.
It's a possibility they didn't make it. My hope is that they've been captured and maybe are willing to be ran.
Have you consulted with Diana, the illustrious one?
No, I don't know who she is.
The illustrious one is the all-powerful, all-knowing. Perhaps you have attempted to commune with her to see, are your children even still alive, or have they been caught and tried for their crimes?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Is there a cleric in town you can talk to? As it so happens, I am a cleric. However, I'm not that strong just yet. Diana has not graced me with the ability to commune directly with her yet. Though
I have
try
never
daily.
heard of a god called Diana.
Well, she's all powerful.
There is the chapel of Heronius.
Who?
Heronius.
Heronius? Must be another face of Diana, for she is all.
If you say so.
I do say so. Yeah, I'll show you her power. And I cast light, and my eyes glow right into her face. Okay, so you're saying this Sunless Citadel. Will these help down there, by the way?
Well, they might show light. Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. So this Sunless Citadel,
Mm-hmm.
right, where your children snuck in, the 18 and 17-year-old. Now, are they considered adults in this time? I would think so. By us, they're
Yes.
adults.
Yes.
Okay, so these adult children of yours went off to go steal a red apple. Hopefully not a... How do you know they didn't eat a white apple?
They are smarter than that.
They're smarter than that. Maybe they were force-fed the white apple. Maybe it's tastier to eat the white apple.
Will you please not give me more nightmares?
Okay, no more nightmares. The Sunless Citadel. To the south.
Listen, that's
Is
it. Listen to me.
Do you have a map?
If you go and bring my children back, I will give you 200. I will give you 1,000 gold for each of my children that you can bring back in good shape. I mean, of good mind and body.
Okay.
Failing that, if they have perished, they each had a signet. I will give you 500 gold per signet.
Okay. So it's 500 gold for the signet, 1,000 if they're alive, 1,500 if they're still of sound mind and body.
No. No, you don't get money for alive and fucked up. Bring back the signet rings, $500 per signet. Bring back my children, well and whole, 1,000 per child. So 1,000 to between 500 and 2,000, depending on what you.
Well, I'm not the brains of the organization. I don't know why I'm talking. I'm only 3. I'll have to turn to my companions and let them decide. Because I think we should have gone west, but they said we should go east. Companions, thoughts?
I think it's worth checking out.
Yeah, I think it's worth it.
All right.
It's a noble cause.
Do you have a map?
Map of.
How to get there?
All right.
Or does anyone in town know how to can provide us a map?
How's that for?
Still loading. Yep, there it
I'm
is.
back. Sorry about that.
Okay, so we got Oakhurst.
All right, let me explain the map. You see where Urkus is, right?
Yep.
The green line is the new road. The red line is the old road.
Okay.
Okay. No one takes the old road anymore because it goes past the Sunless Citadel. They cut a new road. You understand?
Gotcha.
But that's the area where it is. I mean, I could have been mean. Actually, here. You can see this. You see, you see the other. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So,
I whispered to my companions, if you look closely at the map, had we gone west, we got to Luskin. Just saying.
Oakhurst was close.
Oakhurst was much closer.
Yeah.
Like much closer.
I'm not saying it was much closer. I'm just saying we wanted a big town, Luskin. West.
Oakhurst is about 900 people. It's a pretty big town.
It's a pretty decent sized town, yeah.
Yeah, it's a big town.
But no,
Luskin's a city of thousands.
but no mages that we found yet. Let me rephrase that. Okay.
No one said there's no mate. Didn't really look for.
So, Mike, what it is it's there's two kids that went to the Sunless Citadel.
With
She's
others, with a couple others too. It was a party of 4.
Yeah, but she's offering us for these two. She doesn't care about the party of 4.
Right.
Right. So it was 500 if we bring back this signet rings. There was 2 signet rings, or 1,000 if they come back whole.
Each.
Each.
Wow.
500 each signet ring, 1,000 each child whole and well.
But if they're not whole and well, we just need the signet ring.
All right. I think we could do that.
Signet rings are important to her.
I understand this.
That could get us the cash we need to find a mage who could maybe find out some information for us.
It's funny if you read the adventure. It's 125 gold pieces per signet ring per character.
Huh.
I don't know why they just didn't say 500 or 400 or you know what I'm saying total.
Mhm.
Well, you know, it's character. It's like if this is a party of 5, it would be 625.
Yeah, and you think with a larger
double
party
that
it'd be easier to do.
Yeah, and double that for the, and it's double for
Right.
kids alive, whole, well, sound mind and body. Which she did specify: whole, well, sound mind and body.
Yep.
So, what do we need, if anything, for the trip?
Well, right now you're still in the old lady's house, or not the old lady, middle-aged house. So if you want to ask her any questions, you can.
I
They
mean,
just got
her.
What does the
She's
signet ring
by
look
the way, just so you know. Well, she shows you her signet ring. See it.
Yep.
H1PU getting her a little annoyed. Just so you know.
That's because I'm pointing out facts.
Because he's being Brendan.
Right.
Like I said, it's a metal Oscar.
This is my fault. I broke my own rule. I allowed Brendan to play a chaotic neutral character.
Now you know why. Now you remember why.
I'm trying to amuse myself.
All right. No, I don't think I have any other questions. We have every reason now to hit the Sunless Citadel.
Okay?
Yep.
So,
I do have one last question.
sure.
If we need to get supplies, or do you have the ability, do you have certain supplies we might need?
You have to go to the shops in town.
Okay. Just wanted to ask.
You have to go to the shops.
Yep.
All right. That's basically it for today.
Cool.
I guess. You can go head out next week. Guys can think about what you'd want to buy in the shops. Send me an email and I'll tell you if it's feasible or not. It doesn't have to be done this instant. If you want, or we can do it next week. Is role play. It doesn't matter.
And just a reminder for the characters that need it, I have rations and water that I don't need.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe that it's true.
I have a few days. That's good. Good to know. I have a few days.
Yeah.
Fight for your values and fight for your friends. Fight through this.